Hello, everybody, and welcome to this special edition of Nancy Richmond Tarot, where we're going to look at the energy of the eclipse today. Yes, Monday, April 8th, 2024. Happens to be my sister Laura's birthday today. Happy birthday, Lolo. I know I sent you a message already, but hey, throwing that out there. You know, kind of suits my sister. I won't even go there. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I was getting ready to prepare my video for the, oh my God, I can't even talk. See, here we go. It started already. For the membership site, right? And I was going to talk about the moon and all kinds of stuff, which I am. However, I thought it would be really good to just do something for everybody. There's so many videos out there on the eclipse. I've watched tons of them. They're so much fun. They're so interesting. But, you know, there's always a word of caution. Eclipses are, you know, they're something else. And I know that there's lots of people all ready with their glasses to watch it and everything. I'm hiding from it. I really am. I do not want to participate in that energy. We're going to be affected by it regardless. But I personally just feel the need to kind of hermit a little bit, closing the windows, moved all my crystals off the windowsill and stuff. Because it can have an energy, eclipses can have that energy that are maybe not the kind of energy you want absorbing into your crystals. Just saying. So when I was thinking about all of this, like, I think a lot of people are going, well, are eclipses good or are they bad? Well, they're neither. I look at a lot of things, or I try to, from a neutral set point, right? An eclipse is an eclipse. What's going to happen is what's going to happen. How you react to it and what you do with it is the key. And along with this eclipse, we happen to be in the middle of Mercury retrograde, which I don't mind those. I was actually born during a Mercury retrograde. And the retrogrades are really good for stepping back and evaluating, reassessing all the rewords, reevaluate, recess, rethink, redo, whatever, okay? So there's a lot going on right now. So at the time of filming, I don't know what time it is. It's like, I don't know, but 12:30 Atlantic time, something like that. 12:30, so that would be like 11:30 Eastern time, right? So New York kind of time. Anyway, what I decided to do is, let's take a look. I have two moon-based decks and astrology-based decks that I absolutely love. And they speak about the moon phases. So I thought, okay, let's see what they say about eclipses, and then we'll pull some cards. Now, on the membership site, I will go deeper into this, and not just that, we are going full-on conspiracy theory. I am like putting my tinfoil hat on, and we're having some fun with the moon. So if you're not a member, you really might want to think about joining. Just for that. It's going to be so much fun. Okay, but let's get started. This will be the first half anyway, or the first part. Not even half, because I'll probably be talking forever. But the first deck that I looked at was Moonology Oracle cards. So popular, and there's a reason why. It's so good. And of course, they do have a card for New Moon Eclipse. And the tagline is, expect powerful change. Oh yeah, eclipses are all about changes. So we're going to read what it says in the book, and then I'm going to go move on to the next card. Then we're going to pull some cards. We'll talk about what kind of energy is coming in with this eclipse and what you might be able to do to work with it. Okay, so it says, if you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're asking about, then this is it. This is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work. But be prepared. It could be quite a ride, and events now could be even jarring. Could even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new directions you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Now that's some good news. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason you'll appreciate later on. That's an interesting bit. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path. There is nothing to fear. So the Attuned to the moon line says, never mind the past. Life evolves every single day. Additional meanings for this card are yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. So this is thumbs up. This is good. And this is an eclipse in Aries, which we'll get to in a minute. So this is like a let's do this thing kind of energy. Also says you're being shunted towards your life purpose. Whatever is happening now is happening for your highest good. And this is an important turning point in your life. So none of that surprises me. And then we have the teaching, and it says new moon eclipses are among the most exciting astrological events. They herald a complete change of pace. It's as though you're headed in one direction, probably being guided by your ego, and then here comes the divine, the goddess or spirit, to turn you instead to face the direction you actually need to go. Regardless of whether or not there's a new moon eclipse happening when you pull this card, it's a powerful affirmation of positive turnarounds. That's some good stuff. Now, the second deck that I chose, that I pulled a card from, is Zodiac Moon Reading Cards. Love this deck too. And of course, they have eclipse cards, so I grabbed Eclipse in Aries, and the buzzword is collaboration. And it says boost relationships through teamwork and compromise. So let's see what they have to say about Eclipse in Aries. So it's around collaboration. I find that interesting. Okay, it says, you are a spiritual being experiencing life in the physical earthly domain, learning life lessons. Be led by your interests and, above all, love with all your heart. This card can refer to a karmic connection, such as a soulmate or someone you feel drawn to, and signifies the time is right for a business or personal collaboration. Maybe that's the big turning point. Here we go. You will feel fulfilled by expressing your true self and finding out more about your purpose in life. You may wish to follow the yellow brick road to complete a project you truly feel motivated by, express your latent talents, and learn new ways to get ahead. Loving all of this. However, here we go. However, it's possible that you feel shy or unable to express yourself assertively. You may feel eclipsed by someone else. It's important at this time to see the other person's viewpoint, but also to be assertive. It's very Aries, right? Avoid tempers and controlling behavior. Assert yourself lovingly and allow new ventures and relationships to enter your sphere. Relationships are the fast track to learning at this time, so seek to understand yourself and others if you feel your way is being blocked by them. Show compassion and understanding for those who are unable to understand you. That's a good piece of advice right there. Look at things from the other person's point of view, looking in at you or your behavior, your actions, right? I like that very much. Avoid being reactive. Be proactive instead. Seek a balanced outlook to what is your life path. Oh my God. Let's try this again. Seek a balanced outlook to what is your path in life and what is another's path. Your paths may intersect, but need only continue together if the relationship is healthy and mutually supportive. So you don't have to be on the same path all the time through the whole thing, right? You just need to be there for each other. I like that too. Changes in your relationships can be symptomatic of big picture turning points in your learning curve. So try to see relationships in the broader perspective of your personal development. Changes and turning points. Relationships and collaborations. Those are some really big, significant signposts, goals, events, whatever you want to call them, right? This is what we're looking at with this eclipse. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a couple of tarot cards. Hang on here. I'm going to grab some tarot cards just to kind of pull this all together. So first card, let's say, okay. Can we summarize what this eclipse is bringing? 10 of Swords. We're going to feel this in two ways. There is going to be some pain. There are going to be some pain points. There almost have to be, right? There almost has to be some pain points. If there is a major turning point in your life, do you think you're not going to feel something that maybe ain't so good, of course, right? However, once you get through the other side, it's going to be, right? So it's getting there. It's being prepared for that discomfort that is probably going to come with this eclipse. It's just being prepared, right? So now I want to pull a card on what should we avoid? What should we be mindful of? What do we want to be careful about during this eclipse time? Oh, 8 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so the 8 of Swords speaks of, I say it's feeling stuck, right? And I say you're in a prison of your own making. Because this is coming in the reverse, I'm saying that the stuckness part, take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt, okay? It's almost like even if you're just stuck because of your perception and how you're seeing things. Oh my God, I can't get out of this. Oh my God, I can't move on, right? Kind of stuff. Don't worry about that too much. I'm not saying wallow in that energy, but I think that viewpoint and stuckness kind of feel is going to pale in comparison to this. When this comes, you're not even going to feel that. Okay? It's not that you don't want to turn things around and get moving. I'm not saying that. But I think it's most important to deal with this first. And I think if you deal with this first in the right way, the other will follow suit. It'll almost feel like nothing. I hope that makes sense. And now the last card I want to pull is, okay, what's the good stuff here? What do we want to focus on, right? To make this the best solar eclipse ever, right? We have Justice in the reverse. Again, don't worry about it. Don't focus on the fact that things aren't going to feel right. Things are going to feel topsy-turvy. Things are going to feel out of balance. Things are going to feel maybe even unfair, right? You have to really not put too much stock into that at this time. I think the more we surrender and let the energy flow, I'll put a time frame on this of like the next 4 to 7 days. Okay, so the next couple of days into the next week or so, just kind of let things unfold and do the best you can with the energy that's coming at you. Ultimately, at the end of the day, we have big changes coming, no matter what. Big changes are coming, but you know what? These changes are for the better. It's not going to happen overnight, but it is going to come. And that's where you need to put your focus. Remember this. Remember the pain points, right? It's going to dissipate. It's up to you when it's going to dissipate, when you're going to feel that. Is it going to be in a few days? How do you handle this eclipse? How do you handle the energy? How do you handle the situations that arrive over the next, 7 days or so? How are you going to handle it? Right? If you stir up shit and create drama and you're defensive and all of that kind of stuff, do you think this is going to go smooth? No, there's got to be a lot of surrender right now. That's what I'm feeling. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is really cool. Now, everybody, I am going to leave this with you. I hope we all get through this eclipse unscathed, of course. But yes, I'm going to hop on over to the membership site. We're going to continue on with this. We're going to dive deeper because it's Deep Shit Monday. Okay, so if you want to hear even more about this and get into some conspiracies, oh my goodness, description below will have the link to how to join up. All right, we're leaving it there. So good luck, everybody, this week, and we will see you again quite soon. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.